toward Mafia.
She was going for a dress fitting and to look at tablecloths.
When is it? The wedding?
It's 8 months.
Well, I'm sure Sarah will have recovered by then.
Recovered, what does that mean?
There will be ongoing physical therapy, but if she works really hard...
Will you be able to, make love?
You need to know that there's a chance Sarah might very well need professional care for the rest of her life.
Like, she won't be able to go to the bathroom by herself?
D-bag.
I'll tell you a little secret. It's okay. I know I'm not going to be dancing anymore. I can still roll around at my wedding. You're invited, okay?
Haha. You gonna be the groom?
I'm gonna fix you.
The nurse is like,
What'd you just say? It's a weird way to put it. She said, you told me you would fix me, and you did. He's like,
did.
No, you fixed me,
he did.
When she said it, it didn't sound as creepy as what it actually looked like, She was drugged, it seemed more romantic to her, I guess.
I'm gonna fix you.
I'm gonna fix you.
He didn't look that intense. It didn't seem that creepy to me. It just looked kind of fix you.
Just everyone else's reaction to it. It's like,
probably because it's not the best thing to tell a patient going into surgery who might die.
well, that was his attitude too, but his dad had told him, and I think he got in his own head about it, especially after talking to the future,
I know.
the fiance.
That's why though the nurses, I'm like, their reaction was like funny because it's like,
the hell did you say?
why did you tell her that?
What do I say if I need to stop?
Stop.
Sounds good.
What's the safe word? Stop.
Stop.
No. Stop.
Smart, man.
Yeah.
Put all that together. Ooh, she's so fat. Seriously, what is she weigh, like 100 pounds?
But more.
How'd she break a tree?
The tree could have already been like compromised from all the rain and stuff.
That's true.
I dropped the light. Maybe we should.
Nope.
Oh, okay then.
Bloody hands. He's obsessed.
Yes, very.
Stop! John! I think there's something down
Yeah, he's probably like, Kate's in the house now.
What about all that stuff you said about waiting until morning and watching the sunrise?
I changed my mind.
Oh, Jack.
Well, maybe this was a good call.
Yeah. Considering she's stuck down there now.
Oh, he tied it to a tree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, how was he gonna get
Kate!
down there?
Lock!
Oh no. Now he's gonna get stuck there.
One by one, everyone will go down there and get lost.
Haha.
Ah.
Roll credits.
Oh, see, this is smart. Wrapping his hands before climbing down that cable. Because it's loose, tied together cable from an airplane. It's worse than a rope burn, I've done this before. Not by choice.
Oh, running up and down bleachers.
Of a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It was a college stadium, so it wasn't as big as this.
Damn, dude. Oh my god.
It's hard.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Now it's getting competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. You alright, brother? I'm fine. I'm fine. Take it easy. Keep the weight off.
Let me have a look. Does this hurt? You haven't sprained it then?
What do you know about sprains anyway?
I was almost a doctor once.
Small world.
You're a doctor then? I'm training.
Training for what?
For a race around the world. Impressive, I know.
Just trying to work a few things out.
A girl, right?
A patient.
Ah, but a girl patient. You must have done something worthy of this self-flagellation.
I made a promise I couldn't keep. I told her I'd fix her and couldn't.
What if you did fix her?
I didn't.
But what if you did?
You don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't, why not?
Because with her situation, that would be a miracle, brother.
And you don't believe in miracles. Now I'm going to give you some advice anyway. You have to lift it up.
Yeah, Nani.
Your ankle. You got to keep it elevated. It's been nice chatting. Jack. I'm Desmond. Well, good luck, brother. See you in another life, yeah?
All these characters and their flashbacks bump into.
Who's Desmond?
You recognize the actor? He's in stuff.
No, I didn't recognize the actor. Have we seen Desmond? We haven't seen Desmond.
No,
before.
this is the first time.
Okay.
It's like Sarah. It's like all these people. You see them in the flashbacks. They got their own cast of characters. So it's an Asian household.
I feel like they're just gonna be like in the room, like dining with this dude in the hatch.
Like, oh, Jack, come in.
Yeah, come in, Jack. We were just eating.
Oh. Maddox moving his key.
Hello. It is like the others' headquarters. Damn. Some old fucking hardware though. Shit.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that.
Where's Kate? What the hell?
Is this a two-parter?
Not exactly.
Smell.
Well, thank you.
Wow, you really smell.
Yeah, I went for a run. Well, I showered. I mean, I guess I just didn't cool. I wanted to get back down here and check on you. It was a tour de stade. When you run all the steps in every section of a stadium.
Every section? Holy fuck.
Why would you do that?
I'm intense.
Is Kevin here? My fiance?
I didn't see him.
Sure, he'll be back.
Yeah, absolutely. The damage to your back was extensive. I did everything that I could, but your spinal column, I couldn't repair it. You're gonna be paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of your life. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
You're yanking my chain, right?
No.
I'm marking with my toes.
That's not possible. Even if everything went well, she wouldn't be able to do that for a while.
Can you feel this?
Yes.
Can you feel this?
Yes.
Yes.
Move, and I kill him. Put the gun down.
Where's Kate? Jack, it's okay.
I said drop it. Where's Kate?
She's fine. Just put down.
I'm not putting down anything. Do you want him to die? Put it down.
Is this what you were talking about, Locke? Is this your destiny? All roads lead here.
Jack, calm down.
Lower your gun, or I'll blow his damned head off, brother! You.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be him when they didn't show his face and they introduced him. I was like, okay.
I tried to throw you off a little bit. It's like, oh, he's just a recurring flashback character.
But I figured, like, when he said race around the world, and I was like, oh, he's in the fucking...
You know where the island is.
I know.
On the world.
It's in the world.
It's in there. Yeah, no, I caught on pretty quick, too. But it's still nuts.
Yeah. I wonder how long he's been in the hatch.
Yeah, since the 1970s? That doesn't make any sense.
No. I mean, it makes sense that the equipment is old because they're on a fucking island. Like,
Yeah, okay. No, you're right there.
the only reason why I was like, oh, it's an older person was because you said it was a flashback, and then I was like, oh, it's the hatch, so okay.
I said, well, they gotta start with a flashback. And it's a flashback to about 5 minutes earlier when they blew up.
Oh my god.
But
I guess you're not wrong. Okay.
So what'd you think of the season 2 premiere?
I want more stuff to happen. No. Yeah, I know it's in the hatch.
Yes.
Apparently, Jack's old friend?
Acquaintance.
Yeah, acquaintance.
Desmond, he said his name was. And yeah, he's in the 100, I think, right?
Oh, you might be.
Pretty sure, because I only saw like the first 4 episodes.
I think he's.
And I said, "Hey, I know that face."
Yeah, I think he's the Oh, I forgot. I don't know. I don't remember his name in the 100, but he's like one of the captain. Like.
Sure.
Yeah. One of the supervisor people.
Okay, so new mysteries we got in this episode. Who's in the hatch?
I mean, we kind of.
That guy.
That guy, Desmond.
Why is he in the hatch?
I guess we don't know.
We don't know that. I wrote Wet Walt whispering.
Wet Walt whispering. You went with the alliteration.
I could have went with who or why. Why Wet Walt whispering?
Why? Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. I mean, he could just be like whispers, because like they've mentioned whispers before, but they've never mentioned like actual hallucinations.
No, they've never seen anything with the whispers before.
It's just.
But also the whispers were a little different. I think it was only Walt whispering.
Yeah, well, but then Shannon said she heard whispers. Yeah, and then she mentioned Walt.
Because, I never noticed before. Oh, this is the first time I've ever noticed this. Usually when there's whispering, it's like a bunch of voices.
Yeah. But
when it was Walt, it was much fewer voices, and they all sounded like the same person. And I think it was just Walt whispering all over the place. So that's kind of weird and interesting.
To be honest, maybe because so I'm a little hard of hearing. I couldn't hear the background whispering when Walt was talking or when Shannon was like doing
looking
that.
around. Yeah, usually there's a subtitle that says whispers, but it's so faint they didn't even put it there.
Yeah, because like I when Shannon was like moving her head around like turning, I couldn't hear any whispering.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because it was faint or
I think it's because it's only Walt whispering instead of a bunch of people.
But usually I can't hear that either.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like I don't. Yeah, it might just because I'm a little hard of hearing. But yeah. Usually I can't hear. I just have to be like, okay, I guess they're whispering.
Yeah, well, it's subtitled, so it says whispers.
Yeah.
But this time it didn't, and I assume it's because it was a lot quieter. Maybe it's like, well, maybe you're not supposed to hear it, or I don't know.
Yeah, but Shannon did say, like, she specifically said she was like, I heard whispers, and then she said, and then I saw Walt.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know what I saw. So, like, it makes me think that she heard, like, the just overall whispering that they've been talking about and also heard Walt whispering. And
that's what I always took it as too. But like I said, first time ever, I realized, no, the whispers were different this time. I think it's because it was Walt doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying both happened. Like, it was only Walt when she saw Walt, but also she also heard whispers in general. Right. It's just like when Walt showed up, then they stopped, and then it was only him. So that's what I interpreted it as. So
Walt is a little bigger now. He's a little taller.
Oh yeah.
He looks a little older because he is older.
Yeah.
Even though he just left earlier that day.
I can still tell it was Walt though.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's poetic license. You know, he's bigger, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
People grow.
Kids grow. What's up with that?
I mean, we all know he has like these weird, like these abilities that we don't really know yet. Like
we've seen a few characters exhibit abilities of some kind. We know that Locke healed from his leg and from his paralysis. We know Hurley has some kind of weird luck powers, and Walt has a bunch of unknown powers.
He's basically Jack right now. From The Incredibles. He has like all these random powers.
Yeah.
And eventually it's going to stick with like some, I guess. But for now, we have no idea what they are.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like he can it looked like he was astral projecting basically from from what it looked like. Because he wasn't there obviously, but like it's like, okay, so he has like some astral projection power or like,
and is he all wet because he jumped off the boat?
Maybe.
Like
what? Yeah, and like,
or is astral projection just make you very wet?
Or I mean, he could also be like sleeping and he's like projecting his consciousness to help him.
I wonder if the moment Shannon sees Walt is the moment he's being taken.
Possibly.
Because we know it's the same night.
We don't know exactly when everything is happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it could.
That's my head canon. I think those happen around the same time. And
did he get in the?
We didn't see that. He had the life preserve on, and they grabbed him. They put him on the boat. So that's why I'm thinking maybe he jumped out at some point, or it's a metaphorical wetness because he's on the water, or he's lost at sea. I don't know how any of this works. It is interesting that he appeared before Shannon. He gave Shannon his dog, and he appeared to her. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking Walt might have a crush on Shannon.
Really?
And that's why he feels some kind of connection with her, and he's reaching out to her. Like Locke didn't see this, and Locke's the guy who sees stuff, you know? And he was close with Walt. But he went to Shannon with this. Why Shannon? But yeah, so
I thought it had to do with, the fact that he gave her Vincent too.
Yeah.
And he has like probably the strongest connection with the dog. So
yeah, I mean, Vincent was in the general area too. Maybe Vincent sensed Walt's presence and that's why he ran off. Could be.
Yeah.
It was intended for Vincent, but Shannon saw it.
I don't know if it was intended for Vincent, but like, I mean, he already has a bond with Vincent, and he gave him to Shannon, which already kind of by proxy, like not that he hasn't like a strong bond with Shannon, but giving her his dog is a pretty huge trust, So at least he at least trusts Shannon to an extent for him to give his own, like his best friend basically to Shannon. So yeah, it makes sense that
And before the day's over, she lost him.
I know. Fucking Shannon, man. Like, bro, you've had the dog for like 2 hours. I know it's longer than that. I'm exaggerating. But
but it feels like it. Like,
yeah.
Like, especially when we watch it back to back. It's like, this is the same day.
Same night. Not even day. Same night. Within a few hours, she already lost his dog. And she's like, this is the only thing anyone's ever asked me to do, and I lost it. It's like, yeah.
That is accurate.
It's like, this is why we don't really have any, not hope, but like, we're not going to rely on you for anything.
We're not putting any eggs in that basket.
Yeah. Maybe like one, maybe half an egg. I don't know.
If they need anything French related. Yeah.
I mean, I know the dog's big, but he seems to be very well trained.
Yeah.
Granted, he is with a new owner, so the dog might act up, but still.
So yes, the hatch. It looks very old fashioned in there. Mm-hmm. There's one guy we've seen in there. What is the hatch? What do you?
I mean, clearly it's like some sort of like bunker for like. I mean, it had quarantine on it, so like, yeah, maybe there was like, obviously the bunker was used to quarantine people.
He was also injecting himself with something.
Yeah. He
had like all these little vials and the gun, and then the explosion happened. So, yeah, what's...
Drugs!
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's kind of a mystery too. Did you write that out?
Oh, no, I did, but thank you for reminding me.
Technically. Like, what did he inject himself with, I guess?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that could be important.
I'm going to try to write down as many as I can, but if you catch one that I miss, don't be afraid to...
I don't know what you're writing down, though.
I guess that's true. I guess how... We know... I guess it's kind of covering why he's in the hatch, but should we... Is the mystery is how he got to the island, or is that covered by why is he in the hatch, you think?
I think it's covered by why is he in the hatch.
Okay. So the flashback was about how he met his wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't really tell, like, when they first got into the ER. Like, I couldn't really tell that it was her face. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't the first time either, because it's all messed up and you see it at low angles.
Yeah.
It is get clear as the episode goes on.
Well, and clearly, like, when...
But I think you're supposed to get it, because they stay on her face for a while to give you a chance to realize, that's her. But
and then she says Sarah, like, my name's Sarah.
Yeah. But see, a problem I think a lot of people have, is that blonde white ladies all kind of look the same to me. Sorry, it's true. They all kind of blend together. So I can't tell her apart from other.
Yeah, honestly, characters. I couldn't. If you hadn't said anything, I would have been like, oh, yeah. Like, I wouldn't have gotten it until it was, like, her name. I was like, oh. Like,
yeah.
Also, her fiance is a dick.
Yep.
Hasn't even visited her.
Nope.
Wasn't even, like, with her when she was going to get her surgery because he's worried about fucking her, literally. Oh, will we be able to fuck? Because, like...
Yeah, do I have to help her poop? I don't want to do that. Yeah.
It's like, if you weren't ready to do that, you shouldn't have,
Yeah.
I don't know, tried to marry her.
Honestly, this saved them some paperwork.
Yeah. She dodged a bullet there.
Yes.
Honestly.
Although apparently her thing with her marriage with Jack didn't go well either.
Well, we don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened.
I don't know.
We just know they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe they're still cool.
She could have died. We don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It just didn't.
But
she's just not there.
The talk he has with Desmond, where Desmond's trying to say, even if you think you failed, maybe there's a miracle. You wish for a miracle. A miracle can change things, and Jack doesn't believe in miracles, but an undeniable miracle occurred. He did not successfully do the surgery, and even if he did, she would not be able to recover that quickly.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Literally.
He gave his wife, this woman, a miracle, and she fell in love with him over it, you know? And that's, you know, weird. Jack is very much, even back then, does not believe in miracles. Yeah. Man of science. Mm-hmm. But a miracle happened. So, like, how do you... I mean, there's so many crazy stuff has happened to Jack since he got to the island that he just filed away as, like, I'm not thinking about this.
Yeah, I think Jack is, he can be a little close-minded like that. I mean, it's understandable, but, you know, there comes a point where it's like, there are things in this world that we don't understand or we can't explain. And sometimes it's just, better to have an open mind. And like with Hurley, right? He's saying like, I've seen these numbers, you know, like I use the numbers. I won 114 million. That should have been his first tip, right? When Hurley was like, I used
I'm a for reals millionaire.
But like, okay, even if like he's like, oh yeah, I was in the psych ward and this guy was like, you know, shouting these numbers off, right? Like the first thing would have been like, wait, he didn't even come up with these numbers. He just heard it from someone else. Like, granted, it was another psych ward patient. But, like, the fact that he got out of the psych ward and then won the fucking lottery immediately after using the same numbers is, like, that's kind of a weird coincidence. Like, okay, Jack would be like, okay, that's just coincidence, you know, like, it's random numbers.
Or
however...
you think that's what happened. You did win the lottery. You were in a psych ward. But so what?
Yeah, but then when he's like, like these weird things started happening afterwards.
Bad things happen.
Yeah, like I think the problem is like because we know everything. We know everything that happened with Hurley, but like Hurley didn't really explain it all that well.
Yeah.
Like
he didn't have an hour to sit Jack down and go over everything.
All of the stuff he was explaining sounded really like coincidental.
But Jack was very like, you know, you think I'm crazy. Try me. Oh, yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Whenever people are like, you're going to think I'm crazy, and then people are like, try me, it's like, don't. Like, honestly, like, the people who are like, try me are probably the ones that are like, not going to believe you.
I mean, to be fair, no one believes him except for Rousseau.
Yeah.
And she tried to kidnap Aaron.
Well, I don't think anyone knows about it except for Rousseau and now Jack.
Everyone in his life before the island didn't believe him. And Charlie didn't even believe he was a millionaire. So, you know.
I know, poor Hurley. Oh, man. Like, because everyone just sees him as this, like, optimistic dude. It's like...
He's the comic relief. We don't have to take him seriously.
Yeah, it's like... Nah, fam. Like, I owe Walt, like, how much does he owe? Well, he owes Walt, like, $14,000.
Or something like that, yeah.
Or, like, $100,000.
You'll get it.
Yeah, it's like, I'll get it to you. Like, literally, will.
He's good for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sucks that, like, no one believes him. He's not even, like... It's not like he's having delusions, either. Like... You know, I don't know.
Everything he says happened to him did happen to him.
Like, it's not like him saying, like, oh, yeah, like, my grandma died. That's not a delusion. Like, that actually, like, that's a thing that happens in life.
Locke's saying, like, yeah, my dad just died. Like, people die. Just because it happened after you won the lottery doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
The house burned down. Houses burned down. I assume he had a lot more stuff that could cause fires after having money to buy them. Like, there is a logical explanation.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, the way Hurley explained it was like, yeah, all of this could be just, like, very coincidental. I
mean, that's why everyone in his life also didn't believe it. Because they're like, there's a logical explanation for everything that's happening to you. And even the woman he went to in Australia didn't believe it, her husband, when he was going through this. And she said, it's how you look at it. Like, I'm alive. I could have died in that car accident instead of just losing a leg. But he thought it was the end of the world because he thinks he blames him for losing my leg. Mm-hmm. Like, no, you make your own luck.
I mean, there is truth in that. You do.
I mean, there is a world where Hurley can look at this as he has good luck, because technically he does.
Yeah, very, very good luck.
Because he keeps winning money in the lottery. He survived this plane crash. He, is doing well, but he's so. I don't know if guilt-ridden is the thing. Like, he feels guilt easily. And he blames himself for anything that goes wrong around the people he cares about.
Yeah.
Because, hey, I'm cursed. There's this weird thing going on.
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
I know. That's the thing. He's not wrong, but
He's not
also
wrong.
he kind of is, but maybe he's not, but he's not wrong.
I think it is a perspective thing. Like, he's not wrong technically, but like at the same time, I think a lot of it is like, yeah, he just is really lucky. Like, maybe the numbers aren't necessarily cursed. It's just maybe in combination with you're just a very lucky person, and the numbers are just weird.
Yeah,
like,
we don't know what the numbers are. Why are they on this hatch?
Yeah.
Why are they being transmitted from this island?
And yeah,
originally?
actually, like, having a lot of money, like, people would probably die around you. Things would probably happen around you once you get a lot of money. Like, it's not uncommon, probably.
A lot of people say winning the lottery is the worst thing to happen to them. Because friends and family start crawling out the woodwork.
Yeah.
You make bad investments. You waste it all on something.
Yeah.
Very few people make something out of the money they win, you know? It's usually the people who don't do much with it. They go, oh, cool, I got this nest egg. I don't have to work anymore. I'm going to keep my apartment, and I'm going to live the way I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm just going to not go to work anymore.
Yeah.
Those are the people who do well and don't broadcast that they're millionaires.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
It is sometimes hard to hide when you win the lottery because of news coverage. But yeah. Okay. We mostly talked about Hurley, even though he's not in the episode much, but this was a good episode, good start. Big surprise.
Yeah, and it was funny though, like, when Hurley was like, why the fuck did you do that, John? You know, and then John's like, why wouldn't I? It's like, I don't know. Maybe because I was running at you, like, flailing my arms saying, don't do that. It's like, you got a good point there. I just thought that whole dialogue was hilarious. I'm like, yeah. He was like, this big ass man is just coming towards you, like saying, no, don't do it. And he still does it. It's like, oh, yeah, you got a good point. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Locke is obsessed, but he's still, like, fun, you know?
Yeah, he's so fun.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, you make a good point.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, I see from your perspective why I shouldn't have done that. But I did it.
I just wanted to do it.
But I wanted to do it, so I did it.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to do it.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. Anyway. Little tidbit.
Yes. Thank you all for watching. Let us know what your favorite little bit from this episode was. A little piece of dialogue or what have you. Or hidden detail. No spoilers. In case it connects to something later. Bye. So long. So much. Oh God, there's more on the floor.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, I put some on the floor because there's a like.
Yeah, yeah.